So does that mean Tana legitimately cared for her to some degree?
He might have.
If he's not the one that needed to die. Because really, I can't see Kudo's atrocities as that bad in the end.
Yeah.
Everything leads me to believe he was bullied into not talking to her to some degree.
Yeah. Oh.
Because Yoshino does seem that nasty.
You know what we gotta do now, though?
Kill the rapist?
Kill the rapist.
Like, let's get some Disney music going for this.
Oh, didn't we give him...
What?
We gave him... Yeah, we did everything already, it's fine. What is it? Is the curse still in effect? Maybe Misao had a grudge on him because he didn't listen to her. A little more than that.
It's a little more than that.
Yeah. Ugh, the blood won't stop. Sir, it's alright. You'll be relieved soon.
With this blunt object!
BAM!
Hit him again!
And again! I'm gonna go look at his corpse. Oh, it's just gone. I kinda wanna see what Miss Library would say.
So, I mean, like...
But I'll just go. I'll just go and do this. There we go. Misao? Thank you for finding me. Wait, don't go, Misao!
Or is it this gonna be like, okay, so we let the other person live, so we're gonna figure out he's as much of a shithead too?
With this game, most likely. I heard from the glass chick.
I mean, okay, we have to somehow beat someone, like, raping and then killing, and then who knows, maybe, like, he raped the
dismembering.
And dismembering.
Yes.
And possibly cannibalism.
Yes.
We have to somehow... we have to somehow beat, like...
everything. Like
the Triforce of evil.
Basically.
Cannibalism, rape, and murder.
Misao, she thanked me. I'm sure it's fine now. So then the curse is gone. The school will go back to normal, right? It's getting bright out. Toma, let's go outside. Wouldn't it suck if Misao was like,
Nope, you gotta kill him too.
But I already killed the person I needed to.
So this is gonna...
Classroom.
This is just gonna go the same way as last time, so I mean, we can skip this.
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna go through it real quick in case everything's not the same.
Yeah, this is all the same here.
Yeah.
I think this goes mostly the same, it's just showing you, oh hey, look, you made the wrong decision.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as I can tell, though, it should have been Toma that died, and Kudo that stayed alive.
Yeah, and then the teacher would have died too. But there's no way to keep Kudo alive. That's just terrible.
Which either that means she was so convinced Toma still had a thing for her. Which to some degree, it probably was not romantic caring. It might have been a more platonic thing, considering he does at least seem to know...
like, her name...
That was everything. Not... From what I can tell, he knows that was someone else that did that.
Yeah. Which is... As far as that goes, normally, you know, if it was a prank or something, he would have done that. But...
Which gives me the impression she's jelly that he's actually dating her, whereas they're just fuck buddies.
Yeah.
Fuck buddies by freshman year. God, that's a weird thought.
This is the world we live in now. Triple. No. Anyway.
Combo breaker!
Combo break. Anyway. Okay, so she's still gonna get raped by the guy in the back, which is really weird to me. That's really creepy. Give her lots of love and then locking them in together.
As far as we know, though, he might have done nothing.
That's true.
He might have been a legit... Because then wouldn't he be one of the 4 people to be killed?
Exactly.
Again! His atrocities seem far worse then
Kudos.
I stopped talking to her because I was worried about my reputation. As far as the atrocity level goes, that one's pretty minor compared to, yeah, I forcefully shoved my dick in her.
Yeah.
Because I was paid money. Alright.
Well, either he was paid money, or he was just made to do it. Because, if you notice, Yoshino kind of ran things.
You can fake that well enough,
True.
at least.
Maybe he was just a sick
With
guy.
enough noises and just, like, hitting the wall repeatedly,
Yeah.
you could probably... If he knew well enough what he was doing, he could have faked that.
True. Then again, they're probably, like, freshmen, so it's like... Probably wasn't that smart and just scared.
I can't possibly see
That
if you're
noise.
terrified. I know, that noise is really creepy.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess on the atrocity scale, then Toma's pretty light too, but it should have. I feel like
Should've
the
been.
ordering's still a little wrong because Kudo's things. He still cared about her, is the thing,
Yeah, and he was like, oh.
and he
Yeah.
regretted what he did and tried to repent for it. No one else repented.
And yet, he still got murdered really bad. That... Mr. Soda killed Misao really hard. I didn't even know. Those awful things that happened to Misao. Misao, I'm sorry. Toma.
Oh, so he actually saw it too.
You did some unforgivable things, but it's not your fault Misao died.
Yeah, really, as far as everything goes, I think you have the
Yeah.
least amount of blood on your hands.
Yeah, he's fine. Don't be so hard on yourself. Look, the school's already back to normal. The curse is lifted. Misao, I'm sure you're free of your suffering. Alright, and then it ends, we're holding that guy's hand, so... Oh.
I've been yelling too much.
Student council room, right? I really should tell Onigara of thanks. Wonder if he's in. What are you standing around there for? Is Mr. Oni there? Onigara who? You know, the student council president. What the hell are you saying? I'm the student council president. Huh? There's no Onigara in the student council.
Nice.
Just dimension hopping! That's the only thing I can think of. Everything's gone back to the usual. Ayaka and Yoshino's group are gone, so is Mr. Soda, who killed Misao. But no one seems to care. Were the people who died in the other world erased from existence? But I'll never forget, what Yoshino and Mr. Soda did to Misao couldn't possibly be forgotten about. What if Mr. Oni- Huh?
They were kind of the two worst out of them.
Yeah.
I really have a tough time, though. I mean, I can at least understand where Kudo's coming from.
Mm-hmm. And then, of course, he dies horribly. Wonder if he died in the other world, too. Nah, I doubt it. What about Jane? Oh. But I haven't seen Oni or Jane since. I don't know what happened to them. They sure were strange people. No, really. You there! Face front and pay attention! I'm sorry!
Did she end up with, Does she end up with, Toma?
I have no idea. Misao is still missing.
I mean, I wouldn't end up with him after that because he shows
wouldn't either.
he kind of needs some growing to do to learn cheating is bad. Okay.
Misao's still missing and no trace of the parts of her I found. Maybe she'll never be found. But that's alright. What? Misao is smiling in the end. I'm sure she's free of her pain. I'm glad, Misao.
Because you killed her rapist,
Whoa.
murder, cannibal. Did she kill Toma in the end, too?
She might have. She just appeared behind him in, like, her underwear.
Or, I mean, like I said, as far as everything goes, he's got some of the least amount of blood on his hands.
Yeah. Well.
But in the end, I'm like, there's only 2 characters that deserve death. And even then, I don't like to wish death upon people.
True, but...
So I'm like, you know, there was probably something more appropriate.
Then just...
With at least her testimony.
We got the end.
With at least her testimony, she probably could have gotten him behind bars. Especially from what I can gather, that's not the first time he's done something like that.
Yeah.
So it's really easy to convict. It'd be really fucking easy to convict him. Now, the other girl, that's gonna be harder.
Yeah.
But that's at least one dude you can convict.
Oh, that's cute. And... Aww.
Truth.
Wow.
So I must re-explain the story.
It must, or I think it might be a separate little thing. We'll have to do that tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay. Well, this has been Kiyoshi Cheetah.
And goddamn! Everyone's a shithead! The video game!
Basically, like, everybody was a shitbag. Why?
To some degree.
Like, even Misao!
Yeah, and like, even our protagonist, because she didn't even feel remorse for, like, any of the characters that died.
Even with the one that she tried to save, she's like, oops, forgot to save her, tee-hee. It's like, what on
And I
earth?
mean, at that point, you know Yoshino's a bitch. You don't know the extent of the bitchiness.
Yeah.
So you should at least feel, like, some sort of remorse, I feel.
Yeah, just not
Because
like,
all you know is that she's been picking on people.
Yeah, there must be something mentally wrong with the main character that we just played as.
Or everyone knew Yoshino was just that terrible.
True, but still, you'd think that it would be a little more than...
Get that impression.
Me neither.
And at least if I base it off our high school, they tend to crack down when it's actually that bad.
Yeah.
Like, did you hear? If you are caught throwing punches in a fight now, they immediately send you to juvie.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like 4 kids got sent to juvie the last 2 days of school before break.
Dang. That's crazy, though. Because when
There
we
was
were
one
growing
kid
up, they
who-
didn't do that shit.
There was a kid who kept getting in fights and throwing punches, so they made that rule like the 2nd or 3rd day. Like, you throw a punch, you're getting your ass sent to juvie.
Effective.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
6 fights in 2 days.
Hey, that works.
So yeah, I guess we're doing Mad Father tomorrow?
Mad Father and doing the truth of Misao.
Or seeing if it's any different, really. Which,
True.
if it's the same, then.
Yeah. Alright, everybody, this has been Kiarzi and Cheetah
And Mick Kim.
with Misao. We hope that you enjoyed it and that you'll stick around for more.
See ya.
Bye.